Hi guys, my name is Dina. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna be telling you guys my fall TBR. Do we technically have fall where I live? No. Am I gonna read all of them? Probably no. Most definitely no. But it's fun to do TBRs that you know you're not gonna stick to. So let's do one. We're starting off strong with We Free the Stars. Since you know, in August, I read We Hunt the Flame. Absolutely obsessed with the book. Hello! Forgot the word. Forgot the word again. The most reasonable thing to do is to read the next book in the series, right? So I'll hopefully be reading We Free the Stars. I technically cannot tell you anything about We Free the Stars because it's the second book in the series. I do not want to spoil anything for you guys. We have Vicious by V. Schwab. Victor and Eli. One of them is like super villain and the other is superhero and they're like best friends. They're roommates, okay? So very interesting. We have Fable. What is that about? Oh, so it's about a girl who's trying to survive in a world that was built for men. And I've heard a lot of people saying good things about this book and the fact of like how the covers are adorable, and if you put that first book and the second book together, it just completes the photo. The people that I watch on YouTube and like on TikTok generally read this book and rated it highly. So I would want to say if we have the same taste. And then we have Defy the Night. If you know, I have read the Chris Baker trilogy by Bridget Kimber, and I only like loved the first book and then liked the other two ones, and I felt like I didn't want to judge her just by reading the series because her writing could develop, and just I wanted to read something new by her, so I wanted to give her another chance, to be honest. So that's a book that I would want to read. I think it's like about, I don't want to say I think and then say complete opposite of the story. Read the synopsis, understood absolutely nothing, so very interesting. We have These Violent Delights. I would say that people say that An Liang and Chloe Gong, their writing style is similar, and if you read An Liang's books, you're going to enjoy Chloe Gong's books. So I did love An Liang's books a lot. So I'm really excited to read These Violent Delights and just dive into her writing and see how she writes. After I read this duology, I'd have to read Fair Lady Fortune. I one time went to the bookstore and I saw this absolutely beautiful cover and I was like, I need to read this book. Turned out it's the second book in the series, so that's why I had the first book. It's Six Crimson Cranes, I think. Trying to read the synopsis for you guys. Banished from her kingdom and burdened with a curse that could lead fatality to her family, her name, I don't know her name, must keep her forbidden magic a secret or else. That should tell you something, and I want to read the book. We have A Crane Among Wolves. That's a Korean author, and that's all I need to know. Thank you. Hope is dangerous, love is deadly. That's a long synopsis to read. I'm not gonna read that. And then we have A Song to Drawn River. This is An Liang's. She released 2 books in 2024. It's inspired by Sishi's Beauty, the legend in China. Sishi. Don't know anything about that. I've actually, you know what? I don't care. And then we have Imagine Me. I feel like I need to read Imagine Me so I can finish the series, but I do not want to say goodbye. I don't know when I finish the series yet, so what should I do? We have Five Survive by Holly Jackson. Besides that, I need to read the other 2 books, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and then As Good as Dead. These need to be read. When? Have no idea. I wish I can read all of her books. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I do not know if this book has spice or not. But no one said anything about it having spice, so I'm assuming it doesn't. And it's a very sad, devastating book that I should expect myself sobbing my eyes out from reading. And then Light Lark. This book, I've seen a lot of negative reviews, but at the same time a lot of praise. So I'm like, what should I do? Because a lot of people said that this felt like a book that was written by AI, and that's not a good thing to say. Iron Widow by, her name is Chinese, don't want to embarrass myself. All I know about the author is that she is pro-Palestine. Me like using the stupidest reason to read books is absolutely yep. But I'm just a girl, and let me be. She's assisting a male pilot responsible for her sister's death. Oh, she kills him through the psychic link between pilots and sounds interesting. She works with the person who killed her sister. Sounds interesting to me. And then we have An Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. Tahir. In the land of ancient Rome, the young scholar Layla is forced to flee after losing her home to the elite martial. What was that so hard to pronounce it? To the elite martial soldiers of the empire, known as masks. Finding affinity with the resistance, Layla makes a deal to spy for them if they in return help rescue her older brother from imprisonment of the Empire. She proceeds to join Empire's military academy, bringing messages back to their resistance at the risk of her own life. Sounds interesting to me. Don't know about you. And then Legendborn. As you know, in the same reading blog that I've read, We Hunt the Flame, I have started Legendborn, but I felt like I wasn't ready. Legendborn, it was a lot for me, and I said that I'm gonna give it another chance in fall. All I can say about the book is it has magic and secret society, very, very interesting. And people who can find demons, I'd say the only people who can see them are people with magic. The Cruel Prince. Who does not know The Cruel Prince? Could not tell you anything about the story. It's just viral. Cordian has a tail. Yep, Cordian has a tail. I think it's like about Jude was acting like a fairy, but then she's not. She got caught that she's not a fairy. She was living among fairies as a fairy, but then she's not a fairy. And then she got sent to he's a prince. She got sent to the prince to work with him, but then like she doesn't like him. He doesn't like her. He has a tail. And yeah, that's all I can say. And then I feel like this is too much. You know what? I'm gonna wrap this here. Got tired of talking. So these are the books that I'm hopefully mostly not gonna read. Wait, my brain lagged. And we'll tell you guys if I ended up reading any of these books. You know I'm lying to myself, but all for the content. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.